Welcome to Bali Baby Home, an orphanage in Bali, Indonesia that takes care of dozens of orphans with absolutely no government assistance. In this video, we're going to be converting a piece of derelict land into a vegetable garden for them to grow their own food. So these are the youngest of them. They stay here till they're about 1.5. And you can see they're very well looked after by the ladies here. There's a few hiding around the corner. I think they're a bit camera shy. And then when they get to about 1.5, they get moved over to the other side of the building. I found Buram, the man behind this whole operation. So how many babies do you have at the moment, Buram?
In Bali, 32. 33.
And in those 3 years, how many babies have come through?
Total more than 130 in 3 baby home.
And how did you start it all?
Because this is my dream when I was child. Because when I was child, I was a good life. Because my parents can give me opportunity. Yes, that's why to gratitude thanks to this life that I have to help others. 2 years after I have a good job and get more money, so I decided the rest of my life is to help children.
They seem to love you. You have a great relationship with them. And do you get any help from the government?
Until now, not yet.
How do you finance the whole operation?
The first year I paid myself, but after 10 baby, not enough money, so I have to looking for loan to my friends. More than $45,000.
And now people can donate if they want to help?
Yes, automatic, because now I could not pay all total. Yes, I need more help because the baby bigger and they need school and everything. Yes, need everything. Meow. Meow. What I have to do now? The foundation is to depend on me. If I finish my life today, all the baby finish. Too dependent. That's why I have to make autopilot. You know what I want. God give me time until this foundation autopilot and good management everything. Right. So please, I can go to you. But before that, please give me time until baby bigger and the system is going well.
So you'd like to build something that can exist even after your death, that can sustain itself and look after all of these babies?
Yes, automatic. The key is compassion total. I 100% give my life to compassion.
Oh, amazing.
My life to give everything what I. Even my body, this is not mine. Even my mind, this is not mine. So I give it. Bali Baby Home is a safe house.
Well, you're doing an amazing job.
Thanks so much.
No problem. And here they've got a bucket of catfish that they breed to eat. I don't know if you can make them out. Oh, there's one. About 50 catfish in there. Wow. Buram gave me full range to do as I pleased with the piece of derelict land they had round the back. First job was to clear it. Well, as you can tell, progress on clearing this has been very slow, and we've already got the first truck of soil being delivered. So we'll just get that dump there, and I'll have to clear this to make room for it all. Well, that's the first load. As you can see, it's barely touched the sides. So we're just doing a bit of burning to clear this. We'll move all these big logs. We've got another one of those coming tomorrow, and then 2 bigger trucks. And that should cover the whole area. So yeah, we're just kind of hacking away at all the organic matter. We'll shred it up and leave it on the bottom, and then cover it in soil, and that will compost nicely. And we're just burning all the bigger bits. Yeah, just chopping all this back and covering it in soil might be a slightly cowboy way of doing it, but it's not stupid if it works, right? God, we got a lot to do. The head, the tail.
The ends body. Reds.
Red, okay.
Reds.
And it's poisonous.
Yeah.
Oh,
so big.
the whole arm. Oh. And Mati? No. Okay. He's just told me as I'm walking around in flip-flops all in here, he's like, careful, there's snakes in there. And gives me a big description. Tells me if it bites me, my whole arm will swell up. So that's good to know. And just outside, this little guy has unfortunately met his demise. So there's only a couple of us working on this, with many breaks, which is why it's taking so painstakingly long. But luckily, we just had a fella walking off the street, noticed us sorting through the rubbish, and he's asked if he can take a bunch of bottles and cardboard so he can get some cash for the recycling. So yeah, of course, man, that really helps us out. Thank you. We're getting there, slowly, slowly. This is our new volunteer. helping with the recycling. It's the next day. You can see clearing is going pretty slowly. We got another truckload here, and I think it's time to stop fannying around with these tiny trucks and just get a bigger one in. So see you tomorrow.
Tired?
Yeah. So hot.
So hot.
Mi boule, skin putty, like vampire. All right, we're getting there slowly. We're about a third of the way through. So we got the Cardi B dump trucks here, but we can't get it through, damn it. We got it to like 100 meters away, but we can't get it past this. So we're just doing rounds with the locals to see if anyone's got a key that'll fit this, so we can get this open. There's always something. And the worst part is this barrier wasn't even here. It only got installed yesterday, like the day before. We just need to get a truck through. Crazy. And just up there's on the left is where we're doing the project. Actually, the boys are saying it only got installed this morning, which is even worse. We've been at this for weeks and the one morning, but it looks like the locals are trying to stop trucks coming through their residential area. We've got the key. Truck's made it through to the next obstacle at least. We got a car in the way and we need to get in there. And then we won't even be able to get in there. This is all. But maybe if we can get the right angle up there and we can just dump it here and then spread it by hand. I don't know. This might actually work. Brilliant. We're trying to jolt the soil at the front to the back, but look at the angle on that. That looks like it's just going to clip. Oh man, gotta love health and safety out here. Our last little jiggle's gone a bit overboard. Yeah, that's the last little bit. We got loads of earth here that we're gonna have to move around. Obviously still a bit of clearing to do. Yeah, it's coming along nicely. That's all the soil here. Now time to clear and spread. Right, so we're building kind of a makeshift cowboy retaining wall here, just to hold all that dirt in. All of this is coming over, that's about it really. Guess I'll see you when it's spread. We're getting there, and I've managed to pull my hamstring. Just digging, which shows how unfit I am. A couple more days and this will be ready for some plants. Right, so I'm at the gardening centre, which is basically some bloke's rooftop, which is pretty cool. Haven't been to a gardening centre like this. And what we're doing is we're going to start them off, instead of with seeds, we're going to start them off with seedlings, so they're a little bit closer to the harvest. And we've got lettuce, bok choy, we've got cucumbers, we've got long beans, we've got zucchini, basil, shards, we've got jalapenos, we've got pumpkin, eggplant, tomato and curly kale. About 150 plants to start off with, and we'll see how much space we've got left. Snake right there. First snake sighting in the veggie patch, and look what it looks like now. It's all been flattened. Just need to get rid of some of that stuff out the way. It's looking good. First batch of plants are here. We've got a hose to wet all this up, and we're going to start planting. We'll start planting on this side. We've still got a bit of clearing and stuff to do there. Yeah, it's coming along nicely. So we're just laying them out. I might have ordered too many plants, but we'll see. We'll lay them all out and then we'll get them in the ground. Got them laid out, let's get them in. Watch out for my plants! He's loving that plant is. And here we have it. It's a bit of a mess because the boys are still doing a bit of work there, a bit of angle grinding, which the plants are loving. But here we have our new vegetable garden. The plants are still very small, so it doesn't look as magnificent as it will in a few months. We've got everything from basil, to be honest, I forget what I planted where, but we've got a row of kale, chard and beetroot. We've got lettuces. Here, I believe these are cucumbers. Moving on to eggplant. Then we got a whole load of tomatoes. We've got some chilies up there. We've got green beans. We've got loads of sparks flying. We've got eggplant and we've got basil. It won't be enough to feed the entire orphanage all year round, but it will definitely take some of the pressure of food, allowing the orphanage to spend more of their money on medical equipment and other vital services. If you'd like to donate to Bali Baby Home, you can do so through their website, which is linked in the description, along with their Instagram. It's super quick, super easy, and anything you may have spare would go a long way to helping these amazing kids. Thank you. But this project was only 150 seeds, and I promised to give away 16,000, one for every subscriber from the penny challenge. That's still underway. The next project's going to be donating to struggling farmers in remote Indonesia who've been struggling with failed crops due to changing weather patterns. Might take a few weeks, but it's underway. In the meantime, I've got some adventure videos for you guys, and I'll see you very soon.